Stop forcing it, okay? Stop forcing change. Stop forcing what you want to happen and it will happen. If you have a specific person in mind, drop the specific person and you will get that specific person. How does this work? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Hi, my name is Jenna and I'm just here with you to make sure that every single one of my videos gives you a little bit of a success, a little bit of token to take with you if you implement it to change your default system. Your default system is the only thing that's getting in the way of what it is that you want. I'm so serious on this because once I changed my default, I became an instant manifester. I can't even tell you how good life is. Every single day it just gets better and better. And I think, how can it get better? It just gets better. So here's the process. When you ask for what you want, there's going to be a ton of things in between that are going to shock you, thrill you, and confuse you. It's called the bridge of incidents. So you get what it is that you want. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But if you aren't totally aligned with it, your default hasn't been reprogrammed yet, it's going to be reprogrammed through different events that are necessary for you to get the development that you need in order for you to get what it is that you want. What I'm saying is you ask for what it is that you want. Life is already prepared you. Life is already preparing you for it. But what happens is life knows that you need to develop this skill so that you can handle it. You need to become this person so you can handle it. You need this. So life gives you all of these trials and tribulations and successes so that you can build that character that you need to become in order to have the success that you want long term, or the relationship or health or whatever it is that you're going for. But you're constantly being developed. So I like to look at it like you are a masterpiece. And every single day, universe, God, source, whoever you resonate with, is chiseling you. Like you are just a muck of clay, and Michelangelo is coming in and chiseling you to make this amazing piece of art. But at the beginning, which is where you are right now, when you ask, it's a mess. You don't see anything clearly. You don't know how, when, where, what, but you don't need to. All that's happening is God is the artist chiseling this piece of you, and eventually you're going to see, oh, look at that nose, look at that eyes that are coming, look at this creation that this artist is producing. You're just being chiseled right now. So it hurts. It's messy. It's confusing. It doesn't look like anything right now. So let's take this into a practical example. You want a specific person, and you have that person in mind, and you're seeing every single day how that person's not yours yet. This is you being molded. We're creating and being created by the universal forces to develop you into the person who gets to have a person like that. You're not ready yet. If you were ready, you'd already have it. You're not lined up, meaning your default program hasn't been reprogrammed enough to let you have what it is that you want. There's still some beliefs going on. There's some attitudes. There's some reactions. There's some bad habits. There's something that you haven't totally cleaned up, and that's okay. Think of it this way. If you are sweeping the floor, but you couldn't see the dirt, how would you know if it was clean or dirty? This is the same thing. Everything that's happening in your world that's not working out right now is just a messy floor that we gotta sweep. And we can clean it up, and we can make it pristine and make it shiny. And we're doing that with all of these videos. So make sure that you're following along. Your comments and your subscriptions and your likes, they're so helpful for me. So I really appreciate when you take the time to let me know where you are in your journey. It helps you, but it also helps me. So thank you for all of that. Continue to do that if you feel called. I want you to know though, every single one of these videos, if you implement, you are going to see success because you get what it is that you want. And I would not be this adamant about it if it wasn't what was true for my life right now. I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on top of my full-on career. And I just am here because I'm fired up with what I'm learning. And as I'm working with some of you on the side, the default programs that we get to change and the outcomes that you're having is why I keep showing up here. I want to see you thrive. I care about you so much, and you can have what it is that you want. But we have to stop trying so hard, because your trying so hard is what's pushing you from it. So going back to this SP example, you have this specific person and you know exactly who they are and you're seeing them. That is what's tripping you up. You have to let go of the specific person. If you want money, you have to let go of the actual outcome of money. And what are we doing instead? And why are we doing that? Because the money and the specific person is triggering you. When you see your specific person and they're not doing the behaviors that you think that they should be doing, or they're not showing you the signs that they're coming, this makes you react. And you react negatively because you're triggered by it. Let go of your specific person and your specific person will come in. But if you keep holding on to this specific person, you're going to keep getting triggered, and this is what's going to continually keep you away from getting that person in your life. Same with money, same with health. Drop the outcome and go into the state. The state is what matters. The only thing that matters, that creates matter, is your state. It's your vibration. Everything comes out of your vibration. So if you are doubtful, you are creating more doubt, and the universe has to reflect that back to you and give you more things to doubt. But if you can change your state, and when I say change your state, I mean work on your default program. That's step 2. Ask, change your default, receive. Ask, change your default, receive. If you're asking and you're not receiving, it's because you haven't changed your default. Change your default. Change your state. So when you see your specific person and you've dropped that specific person, you will know that, because no matter what, you can maintain your positive anticipation of what's unfolding in the future. As soon as you ask, you're projecting out what a memory of the future. It's destined to happen. It's done. You get to have this. We're not here going, I don't know if it's going to be your specific person or no, it's you get to have what it is that you want. We have to develop your belief, your radical belief, your radical self-confidence. That's a default system. And your radical self-belief in the universe having your back. Again, a belief system. When you work on these 2 things, this will help you get what it is that you want. We're not working on getting your specific person. We're working on creating your state of believing that you get to have your specific person, which means you have to react differently. You have to be unconditional in the way that you approach every single one of your manifestations, which practically, how do we do that? If you're an overthinker, especially, which is what I was, I needed proof. I was a see it to believe it kind of person. And you're asking me to become a believe it? Well, that was not working for me. I needed another bridge. So here's one of the aspects that I'm talking about now that I forgot that I even did. And I really want you to really hear this, because this is the bridge. This is the gap. When you ask for what it is that you want, you have to change who you've been to who you're now becoming. So who you are when you ask has to be let go. You can't be this version of yourself, this needy, this person who's not sure, this person who's doubting, frustrated, anxious. This version of you, this is a default program that's riddled in disbelief. If you don't have radical self-confidence or belief in the universe, you're not going to get what it is that you want quickly. So that's what every part of this bridge of incidents is helping you develop. It's helping you let go of this version of you, let go of yourself, so that you can become the version of you who gets what it is that they're asking for. So I like to add in the piece of the nutrition. I talked about it in the last couple of videos. I've really, really looked at my routine, and these are things that I've done. I work on my sleep constantly. That is a non-negotiable. I don't sleep well all the time. Sometimes, I know as parents, we're up with kids and everything, and that's okay. There's no rule. You have to sleep 8 hours. You have to do all these things. And no, there's no rules. It's okay. Even if you only sleep 45 minutes a night, but there's things that we can do to make sure that we're getting optimal sleep during that time. I really focused on that. Nutrition, I really started fueling my body so that I could make sure that my gut was as healthy as possible. So we're going to work with your microbiome. I'm going to talk about things that I did to help myself thrive. We're going to work on your hydration. We don't even understand how powerful hydrating our bodies properly is to getting what it is that we want. And of course, we're always working on that mindset piece, but we have to have the mind and the body integration. We have to have this embodiment piece or we're missing the mark. You get to have what it is that you want. So you're not working on the goal. Stop trying to get the goal. The goal's already yours. We got to work on you, developing who you are, the self-respect, the value, the worthiness within you, knowing that you're whole no matter what and everything about life is just for fun. This is what I want you to step into now. Let go of trying so hard because that's pushing it away. Work on believing that you don't have to try so hard because you already get to have it. And trust that the universe is lining it up. And in order for you to do that, you have to get yourself out of your head, out of focusing on what you don't have, out of focusing on your ego mind, and start focusing on changing you and respecting you and looking at letting go of your disbelief. As you go through your day, you say, I've already asked, it's done. This is what I would do. Then I would feel my body in ways that energized me, made me feel good and nourished. And as I did this process, I got more and more confident. And I stopped looking at, oh, my life isn't changing. And I started looking at ways that I was able to fulfill my need right now. It's all about being present right now. How can you make yourself feel the best you could possibly feel right now? Not to get what it is that you want because you already have what it is that you want. I promise you, if you could, for the next 30 days, do this every single day. All you have to do every day is just focus on making yourself feel as good as you possibly can. Body, mind, and soul. Do this every single day. Do something every single day to keep you in alignment with this, to keep you feeling good about you for 30 days. That's it. A blink of an eye. Come back to me and tell me what happens. Your entire life will open up. We are changing your default one step at a time, and this is one of the most important, crucial steps a lot of us miss. Stop trying so hard. It's already done. You get to have it.